We got some more Marvel Future Revolution content coming at you guys. Mistakes, regrets, holy crap. How did I possibly do that? We're going to talk about the big mistakes not to make in Marvel Future Revolution today. And I made one of the biggest ones. I'm going to own up to that today. And to join me for today's video, I've got the one and only Valley Flying. What's going on, Valley?
Valley Flying smash beauty mistakes.
Dude, your voice got really
That's
low.
good. Something happened. I was a little angry. I think.
You got the Rona, man.
Like, oh, is that what it was? I was wondering what was happening. All right. I know what you're going to say because we talked about this before you started.
What am I going to say?
Your mistake. The biggest mistake.
Okay, are we just getting right into this?
You could possibly make in Marvel Future Revolution.
Yeah.
Let's reveal what has happened.
Number one, I crunched a regional piece of gear.
Why is that important for someone that doesn't know what this is? So, why that's so bad? And let's explain that it's just not just clicking a wrong button. You have to take several extra steps to use this, my friend.
Yeah. So here's the story. I started the game as nobody had been playing the game. Soft launch. And I'm going in here, it's like one of my first days, and I'm starting to learn how to crunch these pieces of gear, which you could take any piece, and you can send 5 pieces of the same star level with Convergium particles and upgrade it a star level up. And so I thought, I was just like, I'm just going to upgrade the pieces I think look the coolest. And so I went in, and there was one of these heads, and I decided to crunch it, and I moved it up. Yep. And see, what sucks is, so the regional pieces, if you guys don't understand, they will be locked automatically in your inventory, and you can see them glowing a little bit, and they'll be either Megadia, Sakaar, New Stark City, Hydra, etc. Those pieces have extra stats on them, and so they are the most valuable pieces in the game by far. You want to hang on to all of those, and that's why the game even tells you it locks the piece, so you can't do it. So I had to literally unlock it. I thought, I must have accidentally locked that, and so please do not make that mistake. Oh man,
the game gives you a helmet every time you pass a region for free.
Yeah,
you don't get another one unless you get some really, really good RNG, and to get the rest of the set is it's really difficult. So don't do that.
It's pretty bad.
Value your regional pieces, guys.
So the next one I want to highlight is unwise crystal spending. I have spent a little bit of money on the game, not much, but especially at first I wasn't spending hardly anything, and I got really, really caught up in buying these low value crystal or costume packs. And so I really feel like if you're gonna buy these costume packs, get save up and get a big one. One of these, or get one of the deals, one of the bundles. But I spent a lot of money on these 200 crystal costume packs, and a big thing that I think I really should have been focusing on that I consider a mistake is I wasn't unlocking extra character slots. I wasn't expanding my inventory. That's really one of the first places you want to be spending that crystal income, because it's permanent. It benefits you for the rest of your gameplay.
You want to go down to consumables, show them what that is?
Yeah, and so you get that right here under consumables. You can. I only bought one of them. I should buy another one right now.
You should buy all. You have enough crystals. Just buy the remaining ones.
Okay, we'll buy them all.
You're eventually gonna buy it anyway. You have the crystals. Do it now.
There we go.
It is.
We got them all.
There it is. That's a good use of crystals. That's a good use of crystals, guys.
Peer pressure. Yeah, peer pressured into good crystal.
Good crystal spending.
Yeah. So, all right. So another big mistake I feel like I've made in this game is just poor time management. Valley Flying, really skipping over some of the more valuable game modes. For example, if we go into operations here, skipping over the most wanted. Is something that I've ignored a lot, and I need to go do these right now. You're raising your hand.
I've been skipping that for months. I just started doing that last week consistently.
Yeah, so tell us about that. What's so important about it?
Well, after you finish these, obviously you get a little bit of squad experience every time you get these, but after you finish all 3, you get to pick either some gold, some Convergium, or you get to pick a few pieces of costumes. I think it's 4 or something like that. And sometimes you could get something really good in it. Most of the time it's crap, but what if you get a regional piece in there? The more chances you get to get these, the better, because it does take a lot of those to upgrade a piece. You're gonna need a lot of them for sacrificing. So yeah, get those costumes. Do this. You're gonna need more squad experience, especially if you're trying to get your first level hunter character, because you're gonna need that squad experience to get through some of the campaigns. So very important, very important. Don't skip it like I did, and you did as well. So don't make them mistakes, guys. We've made them already.
Plus, the more you do that, you get extra squad experience from some of the more longer term achievements under. Let's see, it's under records, activity log. If you do the most wanted for each region, you get some bonus squad experience that comes in from that as well. So just something to pay attention to. So, all right, and then the last mistake I feel like I've really made, and I still am recovering from this, is not really educating myself on exactly what the Omega cards do. The cards are just very, I was just kind of auto-equipping, wasn't really paying attention, but there's a lot of stats in there that make a huge difference.
Yeah, I don't think it's wrong to necessarily auto-equip in the beginning, but once you start to get like 80-ish and higher, you need to start to pay attention to these stats and really focusing on what costumes you have equipped, what cards you have equipped, trying to get better badges, because all that stats is going to matter as you start to level up, and especially it's going to become even more important when you're level 100. So
yeah, and you really want to kind of pay attention to what those stats are and start to learn what are the builds that you want to have. What kind of stats are going to be the most valuable for you? Are you looking for some kind of damage set? Are you looking for some kind of defense set, dodge sets, cooldown sets, which are something, if you haven't played a game like this, those cooldowns can be huge. And do you have the stamina to go with that so that you can actually take advantage of the decreased cooldowns? So there's just a lot of variance in here. I think this is where really kind of the end game sits in a lot of ways with these Omega cards.
Omega cards in your costumes, but yeah, all those stuff is very important, and you got it right. You should educate your stuff and all that stuff so you know what to do and how to properly build your character, because there's many different ways that you could build your character, and damage or protection or healing. There's a lot of different ways you could build it. So pick that and base how you're building it based on that. You got some sets there.
Yeah, and don't crunch the rare ones. Okay, see the locked icon.
Don't unlock stuff. You got it.
Yeah, I haven't done that. Oh man, lots of stuff to go over. Valley and I, we're gonna keep making content together on this game. I hope you guys go check out his channel. Make sure you sub to him, and fill us in down in the comments below. What are some of the big mistakes you guys have made in this game, and what are you guys thinking about it? I can't speak highly enough about it, Valley. I'm having a blast playing this game.
We just gotta laugh at these mistakes. I mean, I'm still having fun despite some of these mistakes and missing out on gear, but unfortunately, a lot of these you can recover from. So. But don't make them. You're going to spend so much time if you do.
You can recover from a lot of them. I'm not so convinced you can recover fully from crunching a regional piece, though.
That's the one I would say maybe not. But everything else, I think you can.
I still can't believe I did that. Like, I really want to go back in time with a time stone and just not even like tell myself not to, but just punch myself in the face and walk away. You idiot.
So you just get punched in the face. Like, what was that for? I don't even know why I got punched in the face. Who was that?
And then I crunched 2 regional pieces. Like, I split a timeline where it's even worse.
Did I do it again?
All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for joining me for the video. And as always, my brothers, don't forget.